Yo, what's up, guys? We are going to be reacting to the stream with Chris.
Hey.
Yo, Chris, you're actually really quiet.
Hey!
I can just fucking turn down the stream a little bit, I guess. Whoa, lag. Fuck.
Yo, my stream is really like... Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's better. Yo. We out here, boy.
Should I put on face cam?
What?
Should I put on face cam? Nah, fuck it. More of the trailer, more of the screen and shit.
Oh, I need to turn my desktop audio on.
That would be smart.
Why that isn't on? It's lots of news for this actually. Should go pay fanatic a little bit.
Holy shit.
Palm. Hey. Chat.
Bro, this shit needs to just like start, bro. Like 2 minutes? Fuck that.
One minute 54. Ah, glitching queens, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, right, I think my stream is fine.
Alright, well that's good.
I'm gonna have to put my volume mixer. Everything's cool. Turn that down. Turn that up. Fanatic, are you hyped?
For fucking sure, bitch. The fuck?
Mate, it looks sick, that trailer. Despite the fact that
1
we
minute.
have no zombies.
Wait. How many seconds do you have left?
That was sick.
Because if we're on different times and reacting to different things, then that would suck.
Yo, look at, if you go on my stream, it says 20. That's
20?
Fucking... Yeah, because 8 o'clock.
Like 20 seconds left?
No.
How many seconds are left until it says on the on their live stream? How many seconds?
Shit. Oh shit.
You good?
Oh.
10, 9, 8.
Whatever.
Are you good?
Seconds. 5. Yeah. All
right, we're at same time. We're same time. That's good.
1, 0.
Right. Oh, trailer. Hello.
Oh, nice. It's gonna be the trailer.
Oh, it's just this shit.
Yeah, bastards.
Yo, Flamer. Dude,
Yo,
honestly, this is
chaos?
sick.
Oh,
This is sick.
Yo.
You said invite chaos?
Yeah, send chaos an invite.
Send him a link to the Discord, and then I'll drag him in.
Wait, error occurred?
Oh wait, Flimmer, you can drag him in and shit, cause you're 935 group. Shit.
Oh shit, yeah. Hold on.
Discord
Go
missing.
invite him.
Trailer?
Oh,
Trailer?
trailer.
Oh, it's probably Black Ops Fast. God damn it!
The same one.
Come on!
No,
This is
but look
bullshit.
how sick it is, bro.
Yeah.
Did you
So-
get that invite, chaos? Discord.
Why is your name Sheaves Flamer?
Cause She Flamer is the best. All right. Join general. And then he'll drag you in.
Yo, chat, this is going to be the Discord that's coming soon, okay? Coming soon.
No channels.
Oh, he has to accept
Yo,
the
he
rules.
has no channels.
He has to
Make him
accept the
group
rules.
935
He has
quick.
to accept the rules.
Oh, you have to accept the rules, it says.
Like, if you click on rules, there'll be the check mark. Just tell him to click the check mark.
Click on rules and then check mark. Yo, there you go.
I'll drag him in.
There we go.
Yo,
Y'all.
casino.
Y'all, we got that casino in here.
Yeah.
Oh, Chaos, you muted yourself. Played
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, Hunter, it's in blackout though. It better be in fucking.
No, he's
it better
back in
be
general.
remastering.
He's back in general. Drag him in. Can I drag him in here?
Or just give him group
Yeah,
935
okay.
or something.
There you go. Roll. Where's it? Can we not give him... Where's group 935? I cannot give him roll. Hey, you bastard.
Green heist. You're muted, buddy.
Good afternoon,
There you
everyone.
go.
I'm John Raffison. Welcome to TREYARCH on this gorgeous
Bum,
President's
bum,
Day. What
bum.
we just saw was the new trailer for Operation 3 Grand Heist. Kicks off tomorrow first on PlayStation 4. And to discuss all of that and more, I'm here with
Alright.
the original Motley crew. Dan Bunting, Tony Flame, Matt Schrantz. We're going to dive into all things coming during this
Excuse
operation.
me.
Guys, thanks for being here.
Money.
No.
Don't have
Dial it
permission
back
to
down from
talk.
11.
What?
All right.
Monday morning.
Give him group
It
935.
is Monday. It is Monday. All right, Dan.
I cannot make him a group 935. I can only make him...
Last day of Operation 2.
Alright, I can do
You're
it.
the actual server admin,
Yeah.
Heist tomorrow.
so you have to do it.
Alright,
There he
should be
is.
good.
Colors. Tell us.
There he
remind us
is.
About the season structure. Tell us what is to come. And
Alright, we're good?
That should make it.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Alright, dub.
So get out there and finish that season out.
I thought that was
tomorrow,
Ninja,
Paul
it's
kicks
like
off
head,
Operation.
but it was wings.
Imagine if that was Ninja.
This is our biggest operation. This
Bruh.
is something that the team has been working on
It's really
Will you
hard.
send me a little
the
shit?
last few months to bring this to the fans. It is the beginning of the
Oh
season.
my god, it
On the
crashed
back.
for me again.
A ton of content and events
The stream?
throughout the season. So I want to make
Yeah.
sure that our
Rip.
fans know that this is this is the kickoff. This is the beginning.
I've had
a lot
an
of
error
stuff
occur
this
happen
season
4 times
Some
now.
is going to be available
I'll
from
run
now
that.
on. Some of it's going to be come throughout the season. Some of it's going to come a little bit later. Some of it's going to come every week. So we have
Every
a lot
week.
of exciting action planned across multiplayer, Blackout, and Zombies.
well, to maybe for anybody that wants to sort of take a little bit of a deeper dive, we just released a blog post that has a roadmap for the operation.
Correct. Yes.
So you get a bit of a feel for sort
I
of
want that in
generally
the
what is
shoebox,
coming
you know.
when, but also get a good feel for the fact that we've got spring, summer, fall operations planned.
That's right. 6 operations planned throughout the year, and those are up on the blog post as you mentioned. Of course,
Yeah,
this week is when it all
spring.
kicks off. So I want to kind of walk our fans through the series of events that are going to happen this week. Tomorrow is the big update. Of course, for multiplayer, the big thing that you're going to notice right off the bat is Outriders coming. Outrider is a fan favorite specialist from Black Ops 3. I think a lot of people have been asking for Outrider.
Hey look,
to make
prop
a
hunt,
return in this
infected.
game. We have done some
Yeah.
overhauls to her
Okay.
mechanics. Of course, the Sparrow.
I'm excited,
she
you
is
know,
a-
for
is a
multiplayer
favorite.
for
I mean,
once.
that's like one of the most rewarding weapons that we've probably ever
Well,
released
that's
in the game.
in season, it's not
and we
come
made
out
it
straight
even better
away.
this time around. One of the big changes you're going to
And
notice
we're not
with the
even getting
Sparrow
health
is
trails
that it
straight
performs
away.
just as good when firing from the hip as it does when ADS.
Oh wait, is
ADS
DEFCON
gets
5
used,
the oh yeah, it's
Yeah, that's
the-
gonna
gets
come
so
out
good for,
tomorrow.
longer range
Yeah.
combat. But that
Yeah,
just
buddy.
makes it feel like it's just much more satisfying, rewarding, and more flexible. You can use in all different situations. Her Hawk is the new piece of equipment that she has, and that's a little mini drone.
Ooh.
So Hawk and Sparrow are her two items. The Hawk you can fly park it in a location, and it will automatically tag any enemies that walk through that camera.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's
sick.
cool.
That's pretty cool.
That's
Wait,
sick.
wait.
We
6
also see
each?
the return of party games.
That's right, one in the chamber, first one tomorrow, which I'm sure Matt will go into in a little bit more detail. That's one of our favorite modes from Black Ops 1, and when we did
Yes.
back then.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Kicked that
Sticks
off.
and
It's
stones
pretty-
next,
It's a very
lads.
different way to
Yeah.
play. It's kind of like a mix between.
Which
slower
also
and
means that they're
tactical
probably
and
gonna add a crossbow.
fast-paced sometimes and chaotic. It gets
Uh-huh.
crazy.
100%.
Those
Well, they'll probably have the
one-on-one
MX
with
Shadow
somebody
Claw
who you
again,
don't
like
know
they
if they
did
have
the
a
other
pistol,
night.
if they
They've
have
got
a
the
bullet
code
or not
for
in
it.
the
So
chamber.
True.
And then of course there's a series of others that are planned throughout the season, which you can find on the blog.
It's in Dead of the Night,
and
so why
yeah,
not?
it's really exciting. That's going to kick off tomorrow.
Well, I mean, while we've still got plenty to talk about in the Operation 3 front, there's still a pretty large tuning pass for tomorrow as well, which we want to get into. Now, just to kind of, I mean, what are we forgetting? It's like we've got a couple new weapons coming tomorrow as well.
Yeah, we've got some new weapons coming. We've got the Rampage
Full
full-auto
auto
shotgun, which is a lot of fun. We haven't had a full-auto
Okay.
shotgun in this game yet, so
A
we've been
full-auto
play testing it.
shotgun?
It's always
No.
a tough
Bruh.
weapon to get
Oh,
right, but
we're
it's
gonna
so
pick it
satisfying
up.
to
Oh,
use
hello.
where it's
Here
a
it
great
is.
Is it
spot
the
to
Spaz
balance.
12?
It looks like that. Oh no, it's not.
It's fucking buffering. Right,
AA
there we go.
10?
It's got
It looks like the one from
What the
MW3.
fuck?
attachments, just like all the other
AA10.
ones, so it indexes a little bit
It's
more
fucking
on handling
buffering
action,
and shit, bruh.
It's got more of a traditional
Fuck.
pellet mechanic where you want to get more pellets on target
So that's the Hawk.
in order to maximize
So,
damage, so your
yeah.
accuracy is actually going to come into effect more than with some of the other shots.
Alright, that's cool. That's cool.
Then there's the,
Yo, this Rainbow Six Siege.
When are they gonna add new
It's,
mounts like shit?
because of the
In
plain,
March.
Nature, modular nature.
Yo,
it's
they've got an
a lightweight
SMG that
SMG, so it's
changes.
very fast handling,
It's
fast
going
to reload.
the Ripper from
It
Ghost
fits in
Snare.
actually to some of the balance
Yeah.
changes we've done to make sure that there's.
This
kind of
looks like
that
a
it has
hybrid
little bit of room for
AA10
it,
and
to
Spaz
get some of
12.
the other guns
Yeah.
to focus
It
on
looks
their
like-
core
it looks
strengths
like
and make
the
room for
operator
new
mod for the
switchblade. So it's going to have its own
Hades.
place within the SMG class.
It
It's
does.
getting that balance pass as part of this operation as well.
And I mean, so
You can tell
especially
these
whenever
four
you get
epic
into,
gamers.
You know, map locations like casino and sort of fitting the theme of Grand Heist. We've got a new melee weapon as well that fits right into
Ooh,
the
what?
mix.
That's right. Grab the cash, grab the money bag, and then smack players in the face with it.
Bruh.
There's a money bag melee weapon, so it's just we're
Really?
just thinking of ways to have fun.
Is it
with the
like
operation.
Slaymo or something?
New melee weapons, and that is the new melee weapon. It's a bag of cash. Smack people with it. A couple coins might fall out. So it's a lot of fun just to run around the
Can
map
we
with
see
that
it?
thing.
You know,
Yeah, like they're talking about it
for our
like.
next operation, maybe we could
Oh,
live
yeah, you
stream
just
that
showed me the
creative
other one.
brainstorm, sort of like how,
You don't want to see this.
Yes.
how we get to that one. Anything else that we want to cover on the multiplayer front before we dive into tuning pass stuff?
Well, one thing we kind of breezed
Please
over,
not
but there's
to
two brand new
spitfire.
maps that are coming with this operation to multiplayer.
He lets the
dropped
fucking
it.
papers fall.
Casino and Lockup is set in an LAPD kind of
Sliding doors.
Here's that
has been
SMG.
assaulted. The bad guys
Yo,
are trying to steal
this
the
looks like
Oh,
that
yo.
map
It's a
from
nail
fucking
gun.
Advanced Warfare.
It is the nail gun.
And then of course,
Like that
Casino
Jill.
is, as
Looks
its
like-
name would imply, is a casino based
So-
in.
That it folds into a
Explain that to
briefcase.
me.
Right
or
on the
something.
nose.
Right on. Okay, got it.
and
Reading
it's
it.
Oh my
based-
god,
based in
this is
Monaco,
legit that map from
so it's
Advanced
got that
Warfare.
European flair, very ornate, very opulent kind of old world sort of casino building with Formula 1 racing happening all around it. So it's pretty awesome.
Ooh.
These two maps are very different. If you look at the difference between the two, Lockup really is about verticality, rooftops, fighting high-low, up and down.
A few targets
through
here,
some
he's
winding
trying.
passageways.
Well, we're gonna jump in with Miles here pretty soon.
Okay.
He's
Try the
Yeah,
intel. The new melee weapon is
exactly,
literally a
exactly.
money bag.
So, yes.
So one more thing, just I don't know if we made the point or not.
Oh,
but
that is a
the
P90.
operation is going to be going on for like
It's like a miniature
Couple months,
P90.
couple months.
It's gonna be going
Yeah.
through March and into
You see the reloads?
So what that
Yeah.
means for us is just there's going to be more things coming throughout the operation, right? There's a lot of stuff dropping right here at the start, and then of course we've got more. We can't say what those things are or whatever, but
Bitch ass.
just
I'm sure we'll have plenty of teasers
there's
along
a
the way.
lot coming.
I'll say it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. Well, then let's jump into tuning pass stuff. So, in addition to Operation 3, there's.
Why is this guy head
updates
bobbing so much
for
to the
month.
left?
We will have some stuff to talk about a little bit later. On
He
the
seems
Black
really
Ops front
nervous.
with
He just wants
multiplayer,
everyone to shut the fuck
which
up
is
so he can speak.
Well, so we put the balance changes that we're doing out actually on Friday, so they're out
Takes
there.
a
Some
sip.
people may have seen them, you may not.
Intensifies.
See that?
Oh my god.
We'll go over to higher level here rather than.
Oh my
But
god.
Really, the way we've actually for weapon balance we've.
If
from,
I get that
how
coffee
we look at it
bone
and the analytics
in.
and data, it's actually
What the
best
fuck?
it's
Look at his
been in a
face.
game
What the
in
fuck is that
time,
face?
In the past few months.
He's
He
depressed.
looks
Been a
like he
little
doesn't
bit
want to be
hands-off,
here.
but at the same time,
He's like,
we
I
wanna
want to
freshen the game
die.
up. We want
Oh
to
my
address
God.
He was like,
the
oh, I
community,
wish I'd got
has been
fired by
talking
the
about.
the other 800
And
people.
really, this game we're taking more of a
He
approach
wants to
of
sleep.
a community focused, more focus on
He's like,
the
yo,
community
motherfuckers
feedback
just woke me
than
up for
just
this
kind of
shit.
Data driven.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And so we want to hear what
Jet
people
lag
have
to
to say.
fuck.
We want to hear what their take on the various issues of the game are, and that's been actually really successful. And it's been great to get all the feedback from the community. So we've been reaching out a lot, and so that helped inform on kind of not just like what we do exactly, but how we do it, or just getting extra opinions on this pass.
Has the community of fans had much feedback?
You think?
Yeah, well, it's great. You know, it's more.
You think?
Really,
500
yeah,
pages?
But we get to read it individually and kind of
Reddit.
sometimes a little
Check
bit of
Reddit.
detail that's
Oh my God.
can actually be a gem of insight. You never know where it might come from. So one thing that we heard a lot of, number one, was the Titan. That was the number one piece of feedback.
Ah!
People are, a lot of people
Ah,
love
yeah.
using the Titan,
My
but
baby.
Remember us
as
in
far as our whole player base
doing
goes,
that.
there's people
Fnatic.
aren't quite happy with where it's at right now. So we're going to make some
I
adjustments.
already
to
got
that,
a diamond,
bring the Titan kind of
bitch.
where the player's
Say the
expectation is
Spitfire.
for it. And we're doing that by
No, I
couple
need it to be
different
OP
ways,
so I can get a
different
gold
ways.
first.
Really, it's about making it feel
Oh, I
fair
just
in a
hate the
heads-up
Spitfire.
gunfight, so you feel like you have a good chance against it. And also, some players have, you know, we've had the issue of it taking down score streaks a little too quickly, so we're taking down his ability to do that a little bit. Still going to be strong. We want to keep the core feel of it. That's important of it, right?
Absolutely.
That the gun still feel
It
powerful.
literally turns it down.
So the
to a
Titan was
side.
kind of the first one. From
Yo,
the
this
community
gun that left
perspective.
is my
Spitfire,
spirit
Spitfire,
animal.
Spitfire,
So that was an easy one to knock out.
Spitfire.
If I'm not mistaken, there were a couple, and this kind of gets us into sort of the competitive feature set. There were a couple updates made
League
to
games.
weapons that sort of, you know, we wanted to make sure that we got out in front of this week's CWL action as well. And it's probably worth mentioning as we kind of head into these updates that, you know, League Play goes live on Thursday.
Ah!
So.
Takes another
League
sip.
Play's going live.
Sip intensifies.
No, he's just holding it, bro.
Sip intensifies.
He's got sweat.
Oh my God.
Because it all kind of ties in together.
Look at
That's
him
gonna affect
sweating.
The majority of players.
Is it just
right
me
there
or is
between
it
those
hot
two
in here?
classes. So we really wanted to get the
Do you
balance
see
right
him
within those
swallow?
classes. We like how many.
I'd be hot in there. Look at all that fire merch. They've got assigned Black Ops 2.
Yo, they got
Dragon
Ninja in the
Fire
background.
They've
Look
got
at
a Black
that.
Ops 2 crate that they're not giving away, and they've all
And when
signed.
we also see that mirrored in the public match and the competitive play, that's when it's a sign that
Yeah, yo, when they show the zombie shit, bro,
we
like,
feel we're
we gotta
really
keep it,
doing right
we gotta
when
keep it
pros
quiet.
are using different guns than are popular in pubs, because that means those are the
Especially when there's a
smoothest
trailer.
guns. So that's where we like to be, ideally. And we see
Paladin!
that with some guns like the ICR, for example, is really popular.
I've got a
for pros.
gold, bitch.
So when it comes to
So
that,
do
we
I,
took that
bitch.
pass to balance across those classes, and there was an opportunity there as well.
What the
to
fuck?
address
It was
some
only
feedback
dead
that's coming
silence.
Straight from the pros, specifically
Wait.
on the SOG. So the pros are so good that they can notice when the speed gets a little bit too fast for when it starts
Pros.
to.
You mean the
mess with gun
sweats, not
mechanics.
pros.
SOGs actually have that issue with the base movement speed, with its stock movement speed, and we're getting direct feedback. There's a whole
That's my water.
loop of things that the pros know more about there.
Yo, can someone
And
just...
we wanted to address
Yo,
that.
I'm
So
gonna
we took
do
down
this
the
guy
speeds of the
real
SOG
quick,
down
like...
to a reasonable amount for an
Whoa.
Yo,
SMG.
when can I
Actually,
talk?
as a gun, it was faster than all the other SMGs, which was
This
something
guy's
we're
legit
pulling
like,
with
when
this
can I
It
talk?
doesn't need that in order to be good. So we're gonna bring
He
that
looks a
back
bit like
down.
Kevin
It's also gonna help
Sherwood.
with the overall pacing of the game, both competitive and pubs. So that's really mainly the SOG.
Yo,
but
I
mainly
love
about
Kevin
its speed.
Sherwood.
Other than that,
Same.
it's gonna play very much the same.
Nah,
So
blood.
when we take the
And
SOG
the
down
League
a
of
little bit, we
Season.
have to think about the next gun that all the
Legends.
pros and players have been gravitating towards, which is the Maddox. That gun's kind of been sucking players in
This
towards it
water
over
tastes
time.
like
We're
a
seeing more and
week's
more players
old.
move towards it. So in order to stem that off, make sure that it doesn't become a one-gun meta.
Bro, no one
in the
cares.
pro
Get
or the-
Jason and Jake on here,
Maddox
bro.
down
Come
a
on.
little bit, and as well elevate some of the others.
I bet that's what.
So hopefully what we see is
Half the fucking people are
some
here
better
for.
pacing, getting that tighter gunplay.
16k. I bet about 10 of them came here for zombies.
And then the other, and then the other 6 are here for
Yeah,
League Play.
Six are here for
Miles, reported segment,
Let's
kind
be
of
real, who's
walking
actually
us
here for
through
multiplayer?
casino and lockup in
Bish.
greater detail.
There's probably
Watch your jet.
Korean savages probably watching.
Hey, watch your jet.
Particularly on the MP.
Watch your jet.
I mean, I can touch on the
it's
just kind of
his turn.
additional tuning with score streaks.
Absolutely.
I don't want to say that Tony's FMJ2 was preventing
just can't be
devastating
arsed.
score streaks, but we came to an agreement.
Yo, he had to set down his drink for
No,
this
no,
one,
I mean,
boys.
it's-
What the
it's
fuck
a
is he
point,
doing?
Tony.
Oh, he's trying to milli rock.
Kind of looked at very specific. What is FMJ2 doing to to certain vehicles. So we've increased some vehicle health, like the straight.
Is that like a snake and an
Increased
alligator
vehicle
hybrid?
health?
It still wasn't quite
Wait,
hitting our targets.
What, vehicle
so
speed?
We're doing a big
Well, do that to the
swap
truck,
pass
not
more
the
than
other
anything for
ones,
the
bro.
score streak.
Dude, the
They're too
Warthog
fat.
better not get a
We
fucking
made
buff.
cost adjustments earlier in the year.
I swear, if they start adding
so
fucking
we're still just
airplanes.
fine-tuning the score streaks, and I think a big one for the score streaks.
Yo, Cody, you are the only sponsor again.
Feedback on was that score streak kills in modes with friendly fire, hardcore, your Pro Series mosh pit. Those won't actually contribute towards the team kill kick limit. There's a lot of times that you're afraid to call in
My
a straight run
mans.
in hardcore because it could potentially get you kicked. So we're that's one of those times where we've kind of held sacred to that, and you know what, we're gonna make a change there, and so you're not gonna get kicked with score streak kills.
Cody, you
Oh,
missed.
that's good.
You
That's,
missed
no,
it.
that's actually pretty good. That's
Yeah.
actually pretty good, yeah.
Cody, you missed a Titan.
needed
Like
how many times I've been
they
kicked?
they
Like,
announced the
two,
Titan
like,
getting nerfed,
yeah.
and then some blackout
Overall,
vehicles
just
getting a little
few-
bit of a
few buffs
buff.
here and there for score streaks.
And
So,
I mean, there's a
New
new.
weapon.
They described the
Semi-automatic
new
as
specialist, and they showed off the new weapons.
Consistent
There's a
feedback
money
again,
bag
I think
melee
on
weapon
some
that
of
you
the
just smack people with
some of the
money,
specialist abilities
pretty
that,
much.
Coins,
So
coins.
I know you'll love that. And then
Wait, is Cody in your
they
stream?
yeah, they showed off the new shotgun, the new SMG. They showed off Outrider, like with a little drone. It's pretty dope, pretty dope.
The SMG
Oh,
looks
yes, lads, they're nerfing the 9-bang.
The seeker drone.
Yeah.
Good.
Popular. That's gonna. If
Nah,
you
it's the
shoot that thing with
concussions
shot, you're
and
gonna
the
take it out. That thing's small
Semtex,
enough, it should
that
go
new
down to a
contact
bullet. That's how we
grenades,
felt,
that new fucking.
playtesting.
They
whatever
need to
they're called.
nerf the
Like, there's a
clusters
proper
in
counter, so
Blackout.
that's what
Clusters
it's doing. Of course, we
and
have Outrider coming in,
concussions
who's
need
really gonna mix up
nerfing.
the whole specialist
Yeah.
meta. So we got to see how she comes in, where the cards fall. She's just been a lot of fun to develop. It's kind of been
Call of
she's kinda
Duty
actually been easy to
concussion
develop
ops
because
too.
she's just been really
Oh
fun
my
right out of the
God.
gate. We just make tweaks, and everyone's been enjoying playing with her. And I think the secret to that is that not only is the Sparrow super satisfying to use, it's got a scope on it now. You can use it at long range, you get that zoom.
Is it a
And just
female?
overall,
I mean, is it a
she's
male
smoother
now
than
or a
it's been
female
before.
still?
But her Hawk drone is so
What?
satisfying to use. You really get a different
Bruh.
gameplay flow and pace to throw out your drone, fly it around, pilot it to just wherever you want, which based on the
He's
game
just
mode
Ooh.
or your play style,
Get to
you
fly
can
a
use it
drone.
differently depending on
Every game has a fucking
Ooh,
drone now.
fucking
Not
unmanned
seen that
drones.
and now the enemies actually have a really interesting way to interact with that. It's
I
super
swear we had
satisfying
that, like,
to
Now
see
we're
a
talking
little
about
Outrider
fucking
flying her
laser
camera
swords.
around and you shoot it out in the sky, right? So there's some good.
Can we
back
just
and
get
forth
to
fun
zombies,
play,
man?
but it's also just as fun to fight against.
Cool. All right.
It'll be last.
Well, again, just to kind of reiterate, we've got the blog post for Operation 3 that has gone live this morning on TREYARCH.com. You can find it there with the roadmap for the entire operation. Unfortunately, our producer Miles Leslie was not able to join us today, but we did have
He
a
got
chance to
fired.
catch up.
I was
with
gonna
him,
say if
and we
fucking
were able to
Jason
tape a
didn't come
segment
today.
for him to talk us through
Oh,
some
nah, I'm actually
two
put my
multiplayer matches
fist through my
with
monitor.
with Operation 3 and the Black Ops Pass. And with that, we'll throw it back over to Miles. Miles, thank you for joining
What the
us.
fuck?
What the fuck?
Thanks for
No, it's not live.
They-
It's
They know how to
You
clear a
realise it's
fucking room.
pre-recorded.
As people watch this, it'll be
No,
coming
yeah.
out tomorrow on Tuesday. High level, what's coming in Grand Heist?
There's a lot of content, so with the MP map specifically, we've got 2 brand new experiences that we're super excited about.
He looks like a guy that they pulled off the street and just gave him a script.
And then all of the,
Yeah.
different
Put a
weapons,
microphone on him, do his hair, make
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna give you a Call of Duty hoodie.
there's just a lot
Don't
more
say
to
anything.
Grand Heist, and
Just keep
what we
it.
really try to do is do operational
Ah, yeah, it's
style
cool.
heist, and
We just want. We're not gonna pay you with money, but what we'll do,
Pre-recorded.
we'll give you a
try
packet.
to attach to and really embellish and get
Oh,
the
so
story
the rest of it's
I
like
think
not
the 2
pre-recorded.
maps,
Like, it is.
specifically talking about those really
Oh, so they already did the zombies interview.
it's the Grand Heist, and we literally
If that's
have
pre-recorded.
Pause. No, like.
that is being robbed, so
If it is, then
So
fucking
only this bit pre-recorded. 'Cause if the whole thing was pre-recorded, then
they would have said probably, yeah.
the first bit would have said pre-recorded, but it hasn't.
Bro, I want fucking everything that's on the shelves though.
Stories on
I
want
swear,
all of those
I
collector's
swear
items.
that guy is wearing the same clothes as he was in the last interview.
We'll start with
Unless it was
What's really cool
Oh.
and different is we've never done a police station, and
That
it
is
really
cool.
started from this idea of.
I don't like
so
the
we
colour
talked
though,
about
yellow.
verticality, and we've had verticality in
Blue.
If you go to like,
Yeah.
elevation, which
Blue
is
and yellow?
previously,
No.
Yeah, I've got to agree, Flamer. This game is slowly turning into Rainbow Six, but
It
that's not a bad
really
thing,
does
'cause
look like Rainbow Six.
seem to
Rainbow Six is a sick game, to be fair.
King of the Hill. We've never kind of done that before. And this idea
Yo,
Is this
next
gonna
thing
be
they're gonna do
actual
is
multiplayer
add
map?
freaking
Dude, that looks like fucking Exodus from BO3 on that left side. Or whatever the
Dude,
fucking
no,
map
it
is
looks
called.
like the map from freaking Advanced
No,
Warfare.
Russian.
You know, the hook of
Russian.
that really is getting on the roof and the
Remember,
verticality to
no
it.
Russian.
Switching to casino, which is drastically different, is while there is some verticality,
Just
the main thing
support
is
and
that
defend.
the entire
What the
center of
fuck
the map
kind of
is
motto
one
is that for a
contiguous
police station?
open space. So, A,
What was the
it's
motto?
super grand and epic.
To
The map
support
is
and
very
defend.
large and
Protect and serve, man.
there's a lot of long range. There's also
Or in the UK.
Support and defend.
Pricks
Yo,
that
you
racist.
gotta give us money and we defend you. AKA
my
private
God.
military.
Exactly. Meriwether, how can I help you?
Merryweather.
Oh my fucking god.
Military. What can I do for you?
Yo, if you lot could pick one thing in this whole room to have, only one, what would you take?
Shit.
I'm not gonna lie, if that massive crate had the
I was gonna say it.
drone in there, if it had the drone in there, then I'll probably get that. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll probably do the thing that's above with like the perks.
Oh, I'm gonna make them. You know, I'm actually. I've wanted to make them for a while. They're not hard to do.
I wanna look at
I've
them.
seen loads. Just get like root beer or something, and then you, like get.
No, you gotta
Fortnite.
get like an orange Fanta bottle, and then just take off the like the little wrapping thing around
Yeah,
it,
but
and
they're
then
different.
fill it with the different
I don't know
colored
if they're the
Gatorade.
same in the US now, but they look really different now.
Oh.
No, I'll
UK.
take the jug fridge. I'll take the jug fridge.
Man, it looks alright. The jug fridge. It's either that or the black.
Hey, look, it's pooping Richtofen.
I would probably take the fucking Richtofen figure.
I mean,
Yeah.
although it's not in the room, I'd love to have that staff that.
Yeah,
Noah has.
Insanity King, bro.
That
It's,
staff is so nice.
he's a
It's so awesome.
dude.
That I'd want the ice staff or the lightning staff.
Yeah, I'd want the lightning. Looks the coolest in my opinion.
Wind stuff looks good.
It does, but I like lightning.
Yeah. Upgraded wind stuff.
Y'all forgetting my boy the fire staff.
Fire stuff's dead.
It's not.
Void bow.
Oh my god.
They'll probably bring that out. To be honest, let's be realistic. Void bow, fire bow, whatever. That'll be sick. Why does it smell like chlorine? It smells like my water bottle smells like a fucking swimming.
Well, supply drops are back.
Yeah, they're called crates or fucking whatever they're called.
I'm assuming this is the DLC is coming out at 6 PM. 12 AM. I mean 10 AM Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah.
See, you only have
Oh,
to
but
get
we're
up at
gonna
10.
have a fucking
We have to
massive
wait till
update
6.
beforehand.
I'm not going to be able to get back up, and there's a
Yeah.
there's a sense of like, am I leaving the power position? But it's also a cool bail.
I'll tell you, Fnatic, me, you, Flamer, other people, depending on how many people or whatever, is
With Hunter.
we're going on. Yeah, we're going on Grand Heist.
Okay.
Yes. The other
Or
day
Blackout.
we were kind of talking about some of the map stuff. And
Well, if it's gonna
Yeah,
be
I wanna
zombies, I'll
check out
probably
Blackout.
play with Hunk, cause he asked me.
Oh, there won't be any. There won't be zombies.
No, there are lots of want to be clear. Lots
There's
of
not
people
any
I was joking.
things
I was
on.
joking. But like, I mean, you've
What
To
if
the
they
action
don't
game.
announce Nuketown Zombies tonight? What would you do
They'll
then?
announce. No, they'll announce it, but it won't come out. I mean, actually, granted, there could be actually a small chance that Nuketown could come out tomorrow, but since they haven't put it on that thing,
We went through a lot of iterations where it
why is
just
that? What made it such a
Yo, we're getting daily calling. The daily callings in zombies give you tier skips now.
oh, that's cool.
That's dope.
Just get to round 15. See,
No, the daily callings.
Yeah, the callings.
A sense of
The challenges, like 75 melee kills.
middle is all one central.
So if you every single calling will have a tier scope?
Yeah.
Yo.
Or is that
And we've
each
given
one?
you ways as you head down through these slot machines in the central
Yo,
bar.
that's
Oh,
actually
look, it's
dope.
that fish tank from Descent.
Weaving your way through this bar that you can
Holy
hold
shit.
down, and then move into
Old
some of these side rooms that have
X
some of
Square
the
and Patrick
roulette
Star Trek
tables
to make
and
song.
the-
Oh, balloons!
Yo.
The main
Bal-
it's really large, and basically on each side of the middle lane is like it's
That-
not
Yo,
It's guarded
if they
from World
don't
War
have
II.
like, oh my god, why have
Look
do
at
I
that-
have
look at
chaos
the
map
phonics.
feelings? This looks like a chaos map, to be fair.
And the ranges are
It's
really
Dead of the
long.
Night.
It looks like
Very
Dead of
long,
the Night.
and that caused a huge challenge to us
Dead of the Night
because
remastered.
trying to really
Bruh.
embellish
Alright,
the
before the
environment
zombies.
proved to be very difficult. Like slot machines, right? They're not
Terrorizing
not
Jack's
good
little
to use
cousin.
cover, right? And set up engagements or
Holy
craps
shit.
tables or roulette tables is like how do you use those things? Because if not,
Who is this guy? I don't want to sound mean, but like, who actually is he?
Who
Pulled him
the
off the
fuck are
street.
you?
Does he do shit for multiplayer?
Rebooted this map.
Well, yeah.
Basically, where it was like, okay, this has got something, and then it just wasn't enough. Okay, let's redo. Just redo. And
I
that's,
feel really
that's what we
disrespectful.
do, but this one has been very, very difficult. But all in all, we're super proud of this one, and the team is really resounded to where we're like constantly pushing. It's like it's not good enough. We got to do more, and it's like okay, let's.
Yeah,
tackle that
you don't
challenge.
say that about zombies, though, do you?
Not really sure why I didn't get the memo, but I mean, when it comes to holding down a bar, I'm your man.
That's
okay?
we got all the rest.
All right. So, I mean, just kind of as we kind of wrap it up, high level, like what
I'm your
what
man.
lock up in casino.
Yeah.
Ah.
The main thing
Okay,
here
buddy.
is I hope people,
Bruh.
when they
Keep
dive
it
Put me
PG.
in that juggernaut
get a
fridge.
sense of how
Keep it
difficult
PG.
it is, right?
I did.
Without
I said,
something
put me in the
that's
juggernaut
more
fridge.
like a standard map in that sense, but there's so many little,
My
you know,
feet are
twists and
sweaty.
turns and different
Where's the
experiences
zombies?
that it's really
What's up?
going to
Is that
How many
pre-recorded?
Nebulian plasma
We
do you
know
have?
it's pre-recorded. It's literally put there
and I
for the
think that's the main
interview.
thing we're really trying to go for is
How many?
play a lot of the maps
What?
that you want to play, right? Like
How many do you have? How many
I might
plasma?
create a class I love myself
Like-
that
I have like 1,000.
Like 9K.
be successful, but if you learn the environment,
Alright, no, because there's like new elixirs also coming.
Yeah.
Ooh, killing time, killing time. Where the fuck is killing time?
Where the fuck is killing time indeed?
that feeling we want is
We
like,
need
okay,
perkaholic, to
that
be
worked,
honest.
okay, this worked,
I mean, I know it's easy to
you
get,
know,
but
it's
still.
almost like if you would have classes per
And
month,
shopping free.
right?
They're the main
This
three
have
that I need.
this loadout.
Especially on fucking BL4 maps. Holy
That's the main
shit.
thing, is this feeling of it's very different.
Well,
It
no
is
doubt
obviously
we'll end
feels
up getting like a
very
whimsical or something.
Yo, I have legit not even played the new multiplayer maps.
Neither have I.
I've probably played like one or two, I don't know.
That segment with Miles may have
I don't
been
even know what the
recorded,
new-
but right now I am here live
Oh,
in
oh,
the flesh.
Oh!
Jason, to catch up on all things zombies, gentlemen, welcome.
Hey, John. Hey, John. It's good to be
We'll
here.
definitely put
All right,
that.
so,
Yo, chill.
We
in
monkeys
today's
just
blog
don't
post we
mix.
mentioned that there's a new experience coming in March, which we'll get to in a moment. But we've got
What the
some,
fuck was that?
amazing-
Yo, chill.
We've got some stuff for today.
Some,
So
it might be an idea to kind of recap a little bit where we're up to.
I like where you're going. It's like you're in my head,
Yeah,
thinking my
yeah,
thoughts. Go with that.
See that? That was me transmitting
Yeah,
the idea to
it
you.
worked.
Obviously, with launch of Black Ops 4, we've kind of had more maps than we've ever had at this stage. So it's been really funny that we had two Chaos
Yo,
maps
look at
at
Jason's
launch,
shirt.
two Ether
I
maps.
think
Yeah,
there's a
see
Dead
that.
Ops arcade coming back.
Day and
Yeah.
Night, which is a little bit of a palate
There's a
cleanser,
Dead Ops
but
arcade
now
coming
it's
back,
time to
100%.
announce that after all the craziness that the characters went through in Voyage of Despair and 9, they are now going to be going somewhere else, and that is going to be the focus of our next map. Now, what's fun about this is, with all those launch maps, things were a little bit crazy for the characters and the community, but now those guys know what's going on a little bit more, so they are going somewhere new, somewhere they're already on the journey to, and people have seen the outros, will have an idea about this. We are
Yep.
going to Greece.
Delphi.
And we are specifically going to Delphi.
Delphi.
Delphi! What do
Oh,
you know about
God.
Delphi, Jason?
Oh no!
It's in Greece.
No way!
Right. Plenty more facts like that coming up.
Watch them open up the mystery
But
box.
now that
Pull some
people
out.
and the characters understand
Imagine.
the rules of the
Call
Chaos
it.
story a little bit more, we're going to do something interesting here because we are actually going to be visiting a world where a Sentinel trial has been running for a very, very, very long time. Because as some people will discover, Sentinel trials tend to end when they are completed or when everybody dies. So in our new level, there are some other characters knocking about,
Yes.
and you're going to have to find out about them and
Burger Town all
they
over.
play.
Fuck.
Because all our previous maps, we saw the trial start.
yeah.
Kills the
So
main
this is the first
character.
one where
Yeah,
the
chill,
trial's
chill.
been running, as Craig said, for a
And
very
then they
long
come.
time.
All right. So, in addition to we teased the key art this morning. We've got an image of that Tommy can throw up, but we also have
Ancient Evil.
Ancient Evil.
boom.
Ancient Evil.
Ancient Evil.
Yeah.
Like I said, a long time. Ancient
It's Gandhi.
We're like, how do we hint to the audience?
Yo, shit.
Ancient Evil.
So yeah, as I say, this one is it's the kind of map that I really like, where there's a lot of events and characters and significant story shifts within the map. I mean, go back to what we were talking about before. You know, there's some things hanging over our characters. If you saw the outros of Voyage of Despair and 9. And all of those things will come into play. You know, people they've been under the influence of drugs, but some of them, as players will know, are also under the influence of some other forces, and all of that is going to come to bear in Ancient Evil.
So
Is that why Diego's
I
so
believe that
horny?
there's a little bit of news that you wanted to share in terms of sort of the twisting and turning of the story.
For fuck's sake, Chris.
Where it's headed.
Yeah, so this map represents the last map
Fucking love
of the
his voice.
Chaos story for this season.
What?
So
Jason, where are you going with this?
Does that mean the other two are going to be equal?
Wait,
this
chill.
This is the cliffhanger here.
Maybe a step too far, but it's cool.
He can go higher in pitch if he tries. So this is this is the last one of the Chaos story for this season.
For this season.
So the next two, so going into our DLC 3 and DLC 4, will be back to the Ether.
Oh
Yes!
What?
I don't know.
To have our cake and eat it. It's nice the fact that we're going to have
Scarlet?
a nice even split
I'm disappointed, but I'm
between
also glad.
Ether and Chaos, because we still enjoy them.
Yeah, we like our cake and eat it, and a
Yes.
small cake factory on the side
And
as
a
well.
second cake.
Yeah.
All right, so there's all of that cake coming in March,
Yes.
but that doesn't necessarily mean that there aren't any updates. Double negative. Sorry, there are updates coming tomorrow. When
Cupcakes.
Cupcakes.
Crazy.
New gauntlet for classified.
Shut up.
And then we also have a new gauntlet for Blood of the Dead as well,
Oh.
which is
Kill enemies to regenerate
interesting
depleting
little
health.
story there. Helcatraz was actually the dev name.
Wait, was
of
that fast
Mob of the
for
Dead
you
when we
all?
first
Dead of
started.
Nuclear
Like
Winter.
that?
So we thought as a little homage, we would.
And homage
call
to
it-
ourselves.
Yeah, there's actually a picture of sitting around the office that says.
Did we have Dead of
Helcatraz that we
Nuclear?
mocked up when we were.
Yes, we
Mob of the
did.
Dead at the very beginning. So there we go.
Oh,
I mean, there's some footage on here of the
I was
gauntlet.
just looking at that.
One
And then
of
there's
things that
the
appeals
new
to me
perk.
about the
Yo,
gauntlet
that's
is
the new
that I
perk,
think
yeah.
I've made no mistake
Yeah.
not being a particularly good player. I'm not as bad as sometimes we've said. But the fun thing about the gauntlets is Jason's
Noah
nodding,
must
that's
have
not
played
fair.
this.
Whoa.
Noah has
The
played
fun thing
this.
about the gauntlets is it does let people experience some of the features and bosses and enemies and stuff that they normally wouldn't get to in the course of amateur play, shall we say. So, you know, it can really help educate you about a level as well. So
While
that's one of the
sliding.
things I like about gauntlets.
Oh, that's
Yeah, and it's,
fucking.
you know, so when we first
gay.
put gauntlets out, we didn't know how it was going to be received. And
Sliding
we
the
got an
action, we
overwhelming
Call of Duty
kind of positive
Ghosts.
response
Just
in
10
terms of people like
talismans.
mixing up the gameplay. So we've been listening to that feedback, so we've changed some of our rules or adapted to that feedback.
Mate,
and so
add
those are
better
in Helcatraz
ones.
and DEFCON 5. But yeah, as Craig says, it's really good for kind of beginners because it'll teach you about a level. You know, hey, tell you about a shield, tell you about certain weapons and usage. But then it's also good for advanced
Wing
players
man.
because it tests you in different ways as you get further up. And obviously it's same as last time, which is 3 sets of 10 levels each to get all the way through.
Shut
Exactly.
Helcatraz.
we've also got the Ethereal Razor perk coming
Yes.
tomorrow.
Yes.
Great name.
Yeah. Literally hours were spent on that name. Yeah, I'll leave it for the community to discover, but essentially it's a perk which has a buff to your knife or to your melee weapon, and it allows
What
you
round?
to gain health when attacking.
Really?
Yo.
What
about modifier?
I also believe that you've got plans to support signature weapons and throwing in some additional tier skips along the way.
Yes, so let's start with tier skip. So tier skip currently, if you've played to round 15 on a daily basis, you get the tier skip. Now in this next update, daily callings will also give you that tier skip. So
Yes.
2 tier skips possible per day. That's a mouthful. Is 2 tier skips now possible from the Friends of the Zombies? Yeah.
So
And signature weapons as well are coming in.
Shortly, we will have David Vonderhaar and Matt
Nah,
Schwartz on.
nope, don't say shortly.
Blackout. And we've got
Yeah,
a
2
special
minutes.
video that we want to share with anyone. What would you guys like to,
Special
anything that you'd
video.
like to wrap up on with any
Oh.
updates tomorrow? Anything about what is to come
Trailer.
between now and March? And if not, what are we going to watch?
Wait, what?
So
More things coming.
more things
coming.
Yes, more
Always.
things going. I think we've got blogs and other things kind of that'll, I don't want to spill all the beans right now.
Don't be a
so
cock
I'll
tease.
leave that alone.
Sure.
But the video coming up is
What?
our director's music video that we always do
Oh.
for Dead of the Night.
Yeah. Which is
Ah.
the funnest maps to walk on.
Yeah.
Copyright.
And just-
Copyright.
It's one of my favourite ones to play. I like following ghosts around, which is why I like
Oh my
There
god.
we go. There we go.
So yeah, it's kind of
In a nutshell.
it's full rock and roll.
All right, outstanding. Well, then on that note,
I
we
haven't
will
actually fully
throw
listened
to
to the song.
Dead of the Night.
Copyright? Yeah. Hey! Chill. I'll watch the video. I can't listen to the music.
Wow.
Boy. Guys, this is why there's no trailer for DLC 2.
What do you think, so?
This is why there's no trailer for DLC 2. They were working on this.
Working on a. Most of it's just from the intro cutscene.
Yeah. Just from different angles. It's actually dope.
Really? Oh, is she dead?
Oh,
What?
Savage Impaler.
Wait, what?
Oh, yo.
We never.
They showed that in the music video. What if we haven't found it? What if we didn't find it yet and then we saw
The
that?
stream. Well, not my stream, but the trailer stream. Watching the video.
Wait, what the fuck? Did you see that wolf? He was green.
Yeah, that's it. That's the boss fight.
No, that was inside the mansion. Imagine if they did a Nuketown teaser at the end of this video.
Bro, imagine.
Damon?
No, but... Are there any Easter egg?
Easter egg steps, lads.
Hello,
Godfrey?
mate. How you doing?
Yo, boss fight.
Cap 45? Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
That was pretty.
Oh,
What the fuck?
What the?
what the hell?
Wait,
Whoa! It's because he was part of that.
That's
thing,
Alistair.
isn't it?
Yo,
By the time you're reading one, two, whatever.
what?
what the hell?
Yo, they took over his body. Yeah, look.
Bruno's dead.
With the Staff of Ra?
What the hell?
Bruno's dead now. Doesn't that mean the Scepter of Ra's back? Yeah, she looks smug.
Bruno's dead. They don't even fucking know it.
No.
What the?
Oh, he's back.
Yo, his eyes. His eyes are yellow.
Yeah.
What the what? What was that?
What? That's falling into
was,
hell. That was
hell
falling
thing
into hell.
from Easter egg.
Dark Godfrey.
Yo, what the hell?
What?
I don't know what's happening. Two more. Bite me. Then the ending. Braggart. Right, can I unmute it now?
Can I unmute?
It's safe.
Yes.
Yo, what the fuck?
Welcome back. Here to keep the conversation rolling on all things Operation 3 Grand
Fuck.
Heist.
No zombies.
Come on.
So guys, we've got a couple things to get through
one
today.
thing,
Let's
eh?
kick it off with the
Zombies alert was wrong.
prestige system and some of the emblems that one may have seen teased on various social media.
One Heart has aged. Remember when he didn't
Have
have
as much time as you want, David.
Good, because I could take a lot of time.
We'll take it.
All
There
right,
we go.
here we go. So let's talk
This
about the
is something I
prestige
actually
system, which
wanna
is really more than
know
just
as
the
well.
prestige system. So let's talk about what all encompasses all the changes that got made to the merit system in general. So first up, you are going to be able to prestige in Blackout. There is a healthy dose of the population that's sitting at 80 star, wondering what to do next.
Yeah.
That's coming. And then there's a lot of folks who are not there. So there's a big chasm and gap between the folks sitting at the top and the folks not. So for the folks sitting at the top, you're going to be able to prestige. It's the 10 levels of prestige, but it's also more than that because the Paragon levels
Prestige
make
8
their way into
Dude,
Blackout.
that master.
So you'll be able to play forever. On top
Looks
of that, though,
decent.
let's
Looks
talk
like
about
something
the
that
folks
should
that are
be
not quite
prestige
there
one.
yet. The guys sitting at 35 and 45 and feeling like it's hard
Yo,
to
tell me you can
advance.
put your
So
prestige
this was a
like
design
patch on
decision that
your
we made pretty early on
skin.
to only reward
On your player.
kills and
That'd be
placements at the
dope.
high end, 'cause that's the core of that mode. But we're loosening that up so that there'll be more placements kind of
So
below
level
that.
80 is the
So for example,
max.
Level
quads,
80 is a
and quads is
just
pretty
a
much the same.
prestige, bro?
The top 50% of the players will be able to advance. But solo
Make it like
players and
level
duo players get lots of love
50
right
or
now
40
because
or something.
those players, that 50% of them will now
45,
also
55
be able to
maybe.
advance, get merits for placement. So we sort of
Nice.
push the placements down further. That covers the two things. Maybe even more importantly than that, which is a little harder to understand, sort of if you just look at it, is the Blackout merit system has everything multiplied by 10. And what that lets us do is create more merits to give out in more situations to more people more of the time. If you only give out one merit for something, it's hard to give out a half a merit for something. So 1 becomes 10.
Are they buffing
and
the
100
amount you
becomes
get?
1,000, right? And that kind of system change allows us to do other things, especially in other kinds of game modes, where we can give away more merits for different types of activities related to that featured playlist. So those are the 3 major changes going on there in the nutshell version.
What the fuck was that? He's doing a TikTok.
Hardly talk.
It's hard.
One of the things that Dan talked
Wait,
about
is that the
at
same
at
guy?
the front end is
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
all of the content that was illustrated in the roadmap.
Well, I'm glad that you can earn merits.
Necessarily
Better.
available on day one. A great example of that is Hot Pursuit.
kinda.
I need
a
a
game that's coming
refresh.
from
I'm a
Blackout.
little bit behind.
No,
Nice.
it's so it's a super fun game mode. You know, with our past game modes, Close Quarters Frenzy, Ambush, has been
Look how much
variant,
more
you know,
enthusiastic.
it's still
Yeah.
very slow. The gameplay is still there from Blackout, but with this we kind of want to say we said how can we have more fun? How can we fit the theme of this cops and robbers Operation Grand Heist? So we've been working on brand new vehicles, and they're going to be highlighted in Hot Pursuit. First up is are the police vehicles. We've got the police SUV, we've got the PBR boat, and then we've got some other vehicles that the players already used, and those are going to have police skins in Hot Pursuit. And when you hop into a police vehicle, whether it be an SUV or an ATV or PBR, you're going to have some inherent benefits that are going to feed into that game mode. So police vehicles, first up, they're going to have a built-in sensor dart. That's one of those things where from the early days of Blackout, we saw players shooting their vehicle with a sensor dart. So
Built-in
let's build that
sensor
into this
dart.
game.
Hey, buddy.
It makes perfect sense. So when you're cruising around in a police vehicle with your sirens on, you're going to get the benefit of a sensor dart. So you're going to be able to move through and kind of root out the bad guys.
That is cool.
Yo,
That's actually dope.
At great penalty, I mean, the siren's not exactly quiet.
The sirens are not quiet. So if you want,
that's fun.
That's
nice
what
move.
we call risk reward, John. So
If you could show me like in shapes, maybe scratch and sniff, that'd be great. 'Cause, like I'm like pretty baseline.
We'll check it out after.
Okay.
So in addition to that, the police vehicles will also see enemy muscle cars marked. So that marking is going to be a red beam shooting up from the sky,
The
which is super
fuck?
cool. You hop into a police vehicle and you just look around, and you're going to see all these bad guys marked by the beams. You want to go chase those guys. The muscle cars also have inherent benefits.
Brutus!
Their benefit is they're going to be on the lookout for loot, high value loot. And so their benefit is they're going to get the same marking, but a green beam, and that's going to mark every single supply drop and supply stash that's currently active on the level. And we've taken a lot of the high value loot, level 3 armor, trauma kit, tactical weapons, operator weapons, gold weapons, and those are only going to be found in supply drops and stashes. So if you want that good stuff, you're going to want to grab a muscle car, head to the nearest supply drop or stash, and get that out of there. In playtesting, the fun the laughs, the chuckles that we've heard most is when you're chasing each other around. So the police vehicles are on the hot pursuit of the muscle cars, who are then looking for the loot. We're kind of working off a variation of.
Yo, what up, Thomas? Did they say anything about zombies? They did.
So
you
if
missed
you have
it.
a teammate alive at the next collapse, you're going to be able to redeploy. With this, we kind of
There's a music video for Dead of the Night that
it can be tough
gave
to drop in
pretty
pretty
big thing about the fucking story.
So we're gonna try
Also,
calling escalating
Ancient
loadouts,
Evil
and
is the
those
next
loadouts will
Chaos
escalate
map, and it's
per
going to be the last
per
Chaos map
collapse.
in Black Ops 4.
So you may start out with a Strife and some ammo,
Sure.
And if you get the chance to drop in the final collapse, you may get a little bit better of a loadout. So that's going to be.
They also
where you're
announced
gonna end
the
up dropping in with an
two new
SMG,
gauntlets, and
maybe
then
some armor. Just because we know it can be more difficult in those
like
those final
the daily
minutes
tier
to
skips
really
and shit.
compete with enemies that are on the ground.
They explain the new
it's
perk
super
as well.
interesting, super fun, and we've been having a blast with it.
And throws the rules of a blackout kind of experience and turns them inside out, where you're getting more stronger the longer you go. It's
fun. It's fun.
It's fun.
Well, I mean,
good diversion from the core.
Just
mode.
riff on that for a minute, because it seems like, and you mentioned down but not out, and it seems like between what the team has been doing in Operation 2, what's planned with Hot Pursuit, seems like new game modes are an opportunity.
No, I'm not
to
eating breakfast
play
right
in new and inventive ways.
Yeah, I think what you'll see, sort of operation to operation. Every operation has kind of a core theme to it. This one, Operation Grand Heist, you have cops and robbers, so you see a lot of cops and robbers related activity across MP.
What the fuck was that cam?
So that one has this mode. Other future operations will also have its core theme or core idea, so it'll have its kind of crazy new take on a game mode. Yep. But it's not just the one that you get kind of the first couple days of the operation. There's some other activities around there, hardcore, and some other thoughts that were going on. So we're going to keep the pure game mode evolving, right? The pure base, battle royale experience that people know. But we're also going to constantly try to put the featured playlist in, including the featured playlist that you've seen. So it's not just about Grand Heist. It'll also be about Down But Not Out. It'll also be about Ambush. It'll also be about all the things that
hardcore mode is coming to Blackout later this season.
Of them. So as we build up this library, like Matt said, we actually get to take some of the rules from one and apply them to the other, and then everything kind of just gets faster and better as a result of the
like hardcore, like 30 health
that we're making,
shit.
To allow different types of game
I'm
modes
assuming they
to
won't
play
have
inside of the
healing.
Blackout map.
Possibly.
One day
you're gonna be dead in one bullet.
Or same amount of health.
Anything's possible.
But no
I'm
armor,
sure
no
that,
healing.
Why do I
our
stream?
Ben Lewis
Because
will have
I
plenty
like
of
it.
updates on the Reddit machine tomorrow. Along with that, I'm sure there'll be a number of sort of updates in terms of quality of life. You guys have been busy on that front as well.
So nothing is more important to fans than the quality of life improvements, at least when they hit me up directly. So there's a couple of things that are going to make it in right off the bat, and more still in the way. So the three that are probably worth kind of mentioning right off the bat is, if you remember the new the stash UI, what we call the supply stash or the death stash UI. When there's an item in the stash, it only shows up once. It doesn't show up like a frag, a frag, a frag. It shows a frag with 3 pips on it. So that idea has been carried over to the quick equip menu. So when you're pressing up on the D-pad to kind of select something quickly, you don't have to burn the space of it 3 times.
Okay.
Burn the space of it once. That just makes everything a little bit faster. So that idea has now evolved into the quick equip working the same way. That's one. The one that I think fans will be super excited about is when you go to get a gun, you can strip the attachments off that gun immediately and then put them on the gun that you have. So that's a big change. So if you got a tactical, for example, on the ground, which of us does not show a tactical to put all that stuff on the gun that we're using?
Thank you.
Pretty much all do that. So now you can just do that, and you can do that with any gun.
Thank
you.
you.
It's not compatible. Will just kind of drop to the ground around you. So that's a big change.
Nice.
And then the other one that I like is you can actually now equip something when you pick it up immediately for both equipment and for health items. So if there's a big med kit on the ground of some type, or maybe an axe, you just grab it and it's in your inventory, so you can throw it and grab it and throw it and grab it. Right? You don't have to grab it, go into inventory, go up to quick equip. All that's now one action. So those 3 things are the sort of the significant ones that players will be able to.
We need more zombie stuff.
Away.
I mean, they announced a map and 2 gauntlets
in
I don't think
the quick equip for potentially downstream in the season.
And along with that, there are some tuning updates that you guys have planned as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like MP, we've got a big list of tuning updates, weapon balance changes based off of data, based off of feedback. One that I'll mention that's come up a lot in feedback is the ABR. ABR is a great weapon in Blackout. We definitely saw its popularity rise a bit with our previous armor tuning. So that one's gonna get a little bit of a change. I believe on that one we've increased the recoil just a touch. And we've increased the delay
Fucking
between
recoil,
bursts
man.
just a touch again. So we don't want to swing too hard. I think we did that with the SDM. You know, sometimes we can look at the data and you get a lot of feedback and kind of overshoot that. So we've made some micro changes, taken a look at the data, and I think everybody's gonna. It's not. I wouldn't say a huge meta shift, but some of those weapons that you have been carrying, you know, you may want to look at something else. For example, light machine guns. That's a big change for us. You know, it is a small change.
Yeah, but why? It's important to know why, right? So
you kind of live that journey.
Not
so
now, Dad.
Over the past 2 weeks, we've got a lot of feedback about everybody's driving ATVs. Running people over. We don't want that to happen. You know, vehicles are for traversing the map. We don't want them to be primarily used as offensive weapons.
Please,
but we don't want
that's
to.
all I have.
please,
That's,
please.
Well,
that's all I got going for me, man.
no, you can still try. But
then you should play Hot Pursuit. No, but that said, it's still a part of Blackout.
Yeah.
You can still get ran over.
so what are you doing with the LMGs?
So with LMGs, we were like, you know what? We don't want these to be laser weapons. We don't want everybody to be rolling around with LMGs. What can we do with them to give them a unique benefit? So they're actually going to do double damage against vehicles.
The fuck?
So, you know, for example, a Titan in Blackout
No.
might take, today 40 bullets to take out an ATV,
No, you haven't.
a helicopter. It's going to come down to 20.
The
So those
fuck?
VKM 750s and those Titans that you leave
Why?
laying around, you may want to pick up
What was said?
one of those and you know keep it
you
handy.
don't may you want to. I mean the meta
What did he
changes
say
over
there?
time, right? So we think it's so important that there are fast-moving vehicles in the map. That's what the AT
Titans
The
and like
AT is
LMGs
not
do
necessarily
double
supposed to be
damage to
used
vehicles now.
predominantly as a weapon. And it was really ambush, I think.
That's
we
a
started
giant
to sort of
tooth.
See
The
that
fuck?
kind of behavior come out. It's not unexpected in a mode like that, but then that becomes sort of the part of the new meta. And that's the fun thing about working on Blackout is the meta is changing all the time. What was super viable yesterday was not viable 10 days ago, and vice versa and in the future. So you have to constantly evolve with the times with that stuff. So now there's multiple counters to vehicles, and the weapon tuning is kind of an unusual place to go look. But now an LMG, which most of us would probably pass over most of the time if you look at the data, if you look at how we play, if you look at how you play. But now you hold an LMG as a secondary, and it's on par or better than a rocket launcher as a secondary, on par or better than a ballistic shield as a primary equipment, on par or better than mesh mines as an anti-vehicle device. Now there's like 4 different ways, alternative, and the LMGs are good because once you start using LMGs to blow up vehicles, you're going to start using LMGs to blow up people. And then this weapon that you're all skipping over most of the time, you're probably not skipping over it quite the same. And that's today. Then there'll be something else, in the next season as the meta evolves and changes. And that's what makes it fun. Makes it complicated to keep up with the pace of it, for sure. Make no mistake, we know this better than anybody, but we're not done trying, and this is one way. Just removing the ATVs is not a solution. Their start speeds, potentially other things that we've looked at, including fuel, potentially. I'm not saying so. I'm not sure that's the right thing to do quite yet. We talk about these things all the time. We're listening to what you're saying about that. We're looking for interesting ways to solve those problems, not just the really obvious way, which is to delete everything, right? Delete everything, you have nothing left.
Yep. And then additionally for LMGs,
Hardcore mode's coming to Blackout later this season.
Oh
shit.
Yeah.
So they'll
So
be
they're a little bit
slightly
ago.
less frustrating to use against infantry. So yeah, I think I'll be picking up a Titan over.
T minus 1 day until you tell me they're overpowered. One day.
Yeah. We'll fix it. We'll fix it.
You guys are like the best guests ever. Like I just, I mean, wind you up, let you go.
Tell me
The fuck?
Do it.
The fuck?
No.
I did that for the tweet earlier. All right, let's move on.
All right.
Oh my God.
One more on tuning.
This
because that's a
is
big one.
Blackout.
And I'm sure we'll get a lot of feedback. Hopefully all positive.
Armor.
Hopefully.
Armor.
Undoubtedly.
We gotta talk about armor.
We've touched armor
Dude,
a few
like
times. It's armor.
The fuck? The fuck?
Levels of armor.
Yeah.
Blackout's a new thing for us, so we're still trying to dial that in.
What would you do, Matt?
Well, for this title
Sweat,
update,
it's a level 4.
we took a look
Oh
at
my
the data
God.
from where we were before our last tuning change to our oh my God, level 1 is paper now. I hear you. I hear you.
Level 1 is paper.
And you know what? Level 1, looking at the data, the curves of our graph of where people were dying previous to the patch to after, you weren't entirely wrong. So we are going to bring up level 1 and level 2. So level 1's going to get a slight bump. Level 2 is actually going to come up to where level 3 is now as far as damage mitigation.
Damage mitigation, not durability. Don't confuse the two.
Right. So we flattened.
So many people tweeting me.
We
angrily
flattened
right
the
now.
armor levels. But now level 3 still has the inherent mitigation of headshot damage. We've also brought back the armor plates to repair for level 3 armor back down to 5. Now that those are all a little bit more aligned.
Okay.
So
talk about the shot differential though, because in the abstract it can seem like they're super delta and they're not.
Yeah, sure.
More aligned, he says.
You know, before we made our tuning changes, I believe it was 5 shots with an ICR against an unarmored enemy, still the same, and then it kind of went up from 6 to 8 to 10. So we're slowly flattening that down a bit, and when you just look at that on paper, it doesn't seem like a huge change. But depending on the range and if you're using a very low-powered SMG, it can, those hits to kill can jump a bit. So we're just trying to dial those in, and I think this pass we've all been super happy with internally. So I'm looking forward to getting the feedback on that, like I inevitably will.
All right, David, I believe that you guys have brought a build with us, and you wanted to jump into some of the new locations.
This
Here we go.
live. I mean, everybody else.
Are you sufficiently pumped?
I don't know.
I'm
steaming. There's steam coming off of me. All right, so what we're gonna do is try this in real time. So, yeah, we had one of those fancy fly-through videos like MP had, and them slickly produced zombie videos. But no, we're gonna try it the hard way because we're doing it live. So,
yeah, what?
I want to show you this stuff because it's just sort of easier to talk about than watching a video. So can we put this up on the screen and show everybody? That's good. So what you guys are staring at in real time is Ghost Town. Ghost Town is the primary new destination that we've been talking about. And Ghost Town is the combination of Standoff or Outlaw, depending on which version you like from which game, added to the Blackout map. So let me just show you where this is kind of in context. So I'm down here, right down here in the southeast corner of the map. Is that right? Yeah. So a significant new destination. And so just give you a sense of scale here. If you ever played Buried,
I'd laugh if the fucking game crashed.
Then you kind of know what you're staring at here.
Please.
Did you imagine? Yo, it's fucking big.
Look at that, man.
Yes.
Oh.
It's open. You don't have to run around.
Kind of
Yo, press the button. Super Easter egg, fam.
That you'd expect of kind of a primary destination has all the kinds of tricks and traps and backsides.
Yo.
And all the things that you would know.
Yo, Shirley in the back.
This is all
the boxing.
So you're not going to have anybody dropping on you. The downside of it being underground is that you can't actually just sort of escape through the top. There's no clear way to get back through there. So
you have to go through the mines,
one of the many ways to get out, which means the chokes, when you're trying to get in and out of a destination like this, can be pretty severe. There's only sort of 3 primary ways in and out, which means your entrances are not the same things as your exits, and you cannot just sort of surface jump from the top of something and make a run for it in any sort of direction. So this is kind of what, whoops, good. Cannot get the dev good.
Need some help?
Yeah, I need some help with that. Yeah, thank you. I don't know why the no clip's not working. Amateur hour up in here. So you got Outlaw, you got Standoff on this side of the map, and then the way down into the Buried section of Ghost Town is through the jail cell of Outlaw. So you're gonna have a lot of fun. This one is particularly my favorite. It's like a one-way kind of slide down this mine shaft, which can be pretty entertaining and choky. So this is a significant destination edge.
Everyone's going there.
If you look at the playable space and the amount of interior room,
look, if it's already there, why don't you just add it now?
Construction site level spawning of items here. So this will be a pretty fun and pretty insane destination that provides a particularly new experience into the Blackout map. Now, just before we stop on that, there's another thing to talk about. This is not the only thing that we did. So I'm going to show you 3 examples of stuff. So there's things that we've done inside the Blackout map, which we would call completely new. So there's this
office.
kind
of
camp section behind where the dam is and where the offices are. So if you look at where I am in the map up here, there's Hydro. This is a very popular drop for myself and Davey in the Bridge Ambush community. Shout out, boys. I'll see you tonight.
I go to offices all the time.
You got this thing right here, which is where this is.
Yo,
so
look, there's houses, there's stuff next to estates and construction.
Or the guys coming up from Asylum, but also this whole thing, which is now pretty viable. It's like a decent, viably suitable place to drop. If you're going to be less looted, but then you're going to put pressure on the guys to come in. So that's what we call new, and there's more than one of those. The other one is down here. This is another example of something inside the map that's completely new. But that's not sort of the totality of that story either. Let me go over, find my way here. This is what doing it live looks like, guys. I'm going to come over here and drop what we would probably call, or what you would call, apartments or condos.
I call it modern.
Remember, this section of the map here is typically has been 6 buildings.
They added another 2.
They added 2.
Term I think you guys picked up.
Yep.
6-pack, and then we now have it as an 8-pack. So now this is even more viable as a potential first drop, even in a quad game. So you get some pretty fun activity, sort of guys fighting across the street from one another or house to house. Now there's 8 buildings. So again, you're not going to walk out of here completely looted up with the quad game.
I wonder how many people have
but
actually
you're definitely
touched
walking out of here
custom
in a duo game and a solo game, super looted up. So that's what we would call expanded. So you have new, which are destinations which didn't exist, sort of secondary and supporting structures, and you have these, which are expanded, and there's lots of these. I want to show you one more because firing range fans will be thrilled to death or very, 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 very unhappy with me. So here's another one that's gotten expanded. Look how close this is to firing range. So firing range, and you cleared it all out, and you think you're done. Maybe, maybe not, because you're going to have this destination, which has been expanded, putting pressure.
We're never going firing range. Never.
And this is an absolutely tough fight. It's tough enough as it is. I mean, now it's even tougher still. So we like these kind of destinations which are close to. They're not as large as or significant as, but they're also adjacent to, and that puts interesting pressure on players. One last one to talk about, sort of, and that's, you know, more macro than that. What you'll see along the way is kind of different and more supporting things, sort of running along your typical paths that are just sort of expanded. I think this one by the riverbank here. Let's see, where am I?
Yeah, some of those support structures.
Trying to figure out what buttons.
My favorite for my playstyle, because I don't like to drop hot.
There we go.
So with these new support structures in my leisure,
they should add a developer mode.
From
like with no clip and shit.
Destination, I have more places.
As like into like custom games.
What is that?
What's that? What is this?
That's a
Yo.
It's time to wager on. To wager. Oh no.
So as you're driving around, like some of these areas that are
the money
that have been sort of coming into existence.
It's not very fast for a fucking sports car.
Gosh, we started seeding out survey stakes as an example.
I swear quad can outrun.
Cop car.
With the high degree of wait,
what is that, David?
What's that?
I'd laugh if it fucking glitched.
No, you didn't.
The way they're saying it. Whoa.
Yo.
Oh my God.
Oh, look at the sensor dart.
What have you done? What have you done?
You can't turn those off. You lose the sensor dart functionality.
Why would you turn them off?
Well, if you want to be a little bit stealthier, a cold pursuit.
I'm done.
I don't know.
Crops have been cut now.
My usefulness on this one.
Thanks, Hot Fuzz. Appreciate it.
Yo, that's dope.
All right.
I'm never gonna hear the end of this one.
All right. So, is there anything else in the blackout front that you want to cover here today?
Is there anything in the blackout front that you want us to cover today?
No. Well, I see what you just did there. No, I mean we covered it all. I mean,
there's a lot there. Like Vaughn said, we could sit and talk for hours about the changes that players are going to see tomorrow, that they're going to see a week after that, a week after that.
Yeah, Tony talked about it a little bit when he was up. I want to reinforce this stuff. Like the season, the operation, excuse me, is not tomorrow. It is not Thursday. It is not Friday. It is tomorrow and Thursday and Friday and the entire time. And we put the roadmap up on the TREYARCH blog site. It's treyarch.com. I linked it earlier so that people can just have a direct link to that thing while you guys were talking about it. It's just really important that you understand that this stuff is seasoned and plotted out over the course of time. It is designed to give you things kind of on a schedule that's predictable, and it's absolutely and 100%, and you're absolutely right, on us to do a better job communicating how that works, and that's why we're doing this. And it's not the only thing we got going on with this. We got some deep dives on the coming with the developer update, which they're editing right now, I think, and we're going to do a much better job. We're going to get on camera a lot more and talk through these things so you guys can understand them more than the bullet point inside the Reddit post. That's just one of the things that we do. It's not
what we're doing and why we're doing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Did we make it through?
I think we made it through. All right, before we head out today, just wanted to offer a few thank yous. First, thank you to our guests who worked really hard to get here today.
Damn.
Also want to thank the comms crew, Tommy, Ben, Stephanie, Foxy, and Mr.
I'm going to wait in case there's
Robert
like
Sanchez,
a little
Lee
teaser.
Staples, Rose Fiastor. Want to thank
you never
all
know.
guys. A few special call-outs for the Activision crew: Malik, Jeffrey, Jared Castle, all of our services, Justin McFarland, and for all your help getting that roadmap over the finish line.
Yeah.
Kelvin, Kyle, and Allie, thank you for helping to get all those last-minute approvals Yeah, that is about it. Yes, I don't know who else could possibly be left. I'm sure I'll be hearing about that later. Nice. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. Appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow. Operation 3, Grand Heist.
Yeah, bitch. All right, now give us the zombie trailer at the end, yeah? Fuck! Nothing?
Wait.
Nothing?
Aww. God damn
Alcatraz,
it, man.
everyone's spamming Alcatraz.
Yeah, where is it?
They didn't even talk about it.
Is it still live or?
It says it's live.
Yeah, I'm waiting
It's
till
just
the,
a black
till the
screen.
very end.
Oh, it ended. Damn, man.
Oh, they ended it?
Oh,
it ended.
Yeah. Oh, I thought. Well, that was a decent stream, to be fair, man.
Yeah.
Decent.
I mean, we got lots of stuff, but I want more zombies. Not gonna lie.
That was a mad.
So
one.
no zombies, bro. They passed it, buddy. Awesome stuff. Where's Mob? Why did they buff level 3?
The hell was
they
that?
didn't, fam. Bro, these people don't fucking pay attention. What the fuck?
These guys are on a high, low.
Rip Nuketown? Yeah, they didn't mention it.
Nope, no Nuketown, so
But
that's
we
probably gonna
did.
be DLC free. Knowing
I
fucking.
keep thinking, oh, just add Nuketown to Blackout. It already has.
Gonna watch.
So I'll
Let's check Twitter real quick.
Damn,
What's going on in the good old Twitter?
What?
Vaughn, it's absolutely on to do a bad job.
Wat heb ik hun beloofd dan?
Charlie
Ja,
Intel's
vanochtend.
I don't know what else.
Morgen. Ja. Ik wijs. Wat is er? Nee.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong. They just talked about the stream the entire time.
Yo.
Ja, dan kwamen 11 uur hun nest uit. Ja. Ja.
That looks fucking dope. I actually cannot wait to Ancient Evil,
I'm gonna
bro.
end the stream, man.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna wrap up my stream. I'll talk to you guys in the PlayStation party.
Huh?
See you later. Alright, well, I would say I'm pretty happy. I'm glad that we, you know, at least have the name of the next map. But, yeah, shit. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a like. If you need, make sure to hit the sub button down below. Also, don't forget to hit that post notification bell so you don't miss a single upload or stream. There's now a sponsor button on the channel. You don't have to do it, but it's $5 a month, and you get neat. You get a neat little badge next to your name, and you get 4 emojis that you can see in the chat right now. But yeah, I'm gonna be on later, probably with a Far Cry stream, another episode. And then tomorrow it's gonna be all Black Ops 4. It's gonna be new updates and everything, and Far Cry will be a little bit slower. But yeah, other than that, it's been your boy Fnatic, and I'm out. Take it easy.